Good day, family and friends, and welcome to Saturn Day Bible Study. The topic, the origin of the Bible, which is a black her and his story. And so I like to share with you what the sacred spirits have shared with me. And what you hear might be different from what you heard. So open your mind and let something new to your psyche, but yet ancient in nature, come in for better understanding. And I'll be sharing with you a new poem along with some scriptures. Feel free to follow along in your Bible. Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, Mother Earth was inhabited by dark-skinned melanated people only. Proof that the oldest skeleton ever found was of a black woman archaeologist nicknamed Lucy. Where there were ancient civilizations like Nubia, Ethiopia, and Kemet, new named Egypt. Great royal dynasties where queens and kings reigned supreme. Then came down the giant Nephilim, the white extraterrestrials. Not angels and didn't come from heaven. Genesis chapter 6. Well, they were able to find and pray to the Merkaba, a multi-crystalled and stone object in the galaxy alongside the black hole that spins around in the vortex, which is not partial and no respecter of persons, for them to be able to rule and receive the fat of the earth for 400 years. Genesis 27. The ancestors, not knowing about this arrangement, took them in, became friends, got tricked, warred with, conquered, dethroned, and killed. Others cast into a galactic prison to be let loose at the end of the 400-year enemy reign, where they will revenge, kick butt, and take name. And then their people, us, they'll save. But today, we do receive a portion of their spirit, for it goes out to us in aid with some of life's difficult situations. And we even experience great accomplishments and wins. Pray for something and receive awesome blessings and manifestation. But the greatest fulfillment of it all is when Satan, the devil, adversary, the wicked one, and his people are done away with, dead and gone. Then that's when we'll have true peace and harmony upon the face of the earth. For it is written that the whole world is lying in the power of the wicked one. For Satan offered the Messiah all the kingdoms of the world if he would just bow down and do an act of worship at his feet. For we do wrestle against flesh and blood, the American government, the principalities, and wicked spirit forces in high places. So they have the power to change ancient Kemet to Egypt, meaning house of bondage, where they forced hard yoke of labor upon the Hebrews, not the white Jews. And they were forced to build pyramids and temples to the Nephilim, the white terrestrials, not black Kemetic Egyptian people. Some rebelled and went underground. Others forced on the good ship Jesus, stolen from the motherland, chained and shackled hand to hand and packed like sardines in a can, arrived here upon foreign land, where they were forced to live amongst evil men who raped little girls and many women. And they say, well, time to go back home to Rome. So let's steal the tablets and statues, artifacts and scrolls, chiseled out the metaneter or hieroglyphics from the stone walls. set it up, and worshipped it, but shh, let's keep it a secret. For the Council of Nicaea 325 BC had talks and deliberations to decide what to do with the dark-skinned nation. Wrote that the Hebrews were sinful and wicked people, worshiping golden calves, the moon, the sun, and not living by the commandments and laws. So God cursed them and gave them over to their enemies, thus giving the A-OK for our ancestors to be their slaves for 400 years. Well, I say, no way, Jose, for they just set it up that way. And they say, hey, let's give them what we want them to know. Write it out and call it the Bible. For it was the Meta Neter that was actually copied, edited, plagiarized, and some 40 different men and women got to put their 2 cents in, then rewritten. Given to the Pope, and he adds his commandments, laws, decisions, changed Hebrew to Jew, gave stamp of approval for the rewrite of the Bible. Listen, whether you're into spirituality or religion, Christian, Muslim, Hebrew, Amor, Akimite, Yoruba, Ifa, Voodoo, RBG, or conscious being, the Bible is made up of motherland truths and European lies, all meshed up together, primarily to make black people worship a white man as the almighty creator of all things. And I know some of us, we mad at the Bible. We shun it and want to burn it. Some of us laugh at those who believe in it from Genesis to Revelation. But anytime you can read in Scripture what the oppressors said they was going to do, then wrote what was to happen to our ancestors years ahead of time, and it all came true, it would behoove you to pay utmost attention. Because they rule over you, and what they do affects every facet of our lives. Our food, health care, our homes, etc. Read, get familiarized with what the enemy is planning to do to me and you, for it is of the utmost importance. For they are the authors of the Bible. There's their picture. And this is a King James Version, 1611, the third edition. The first two will say 1593 and 1599. That particular Bible celebrates this being the 400-year anniversary. And why is 400 so significant? 400 year. Because in Genesis chapter 15, verse 13 and 14, it reads, "And he said unto Abram, Know of a certainty that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge, and afterwards shall they come out with great substance." And so it brings out that your seed will be a stranger in a strange land, and we will have to serve them. We see that that has been us. So, this Bible celebrates the conquering and enslavement of our people. Deuteronomy 28:15-68, the blessings and the curses. So, join me for part 2, where we'll delve a little deeper and go a little higher into the scriptures to see their fulfillment and what they mean for us. Well, thank you for joining me. Take care. Peace and blessings.